Hi beautiful people, welcome or welcome back to the channel. I am currently live on TikTok, but if you're watching this on YouTube, you're obviously watching the replay. Thank you for being here, thank you for joining. What I like to do is usually allow people to come into the TikTok live, so I'm gonna hang out and talk to some people who come through the TikTok live, and we'll dive into cards in a little bit. I just want to say hi, hello. Hi honey, hello everyone, hi guys tuning in. Hi Emma, hi Amanda, hi SBW. You like the glasses? Thank you. Hi gorgeous, hello Steen. Hi Serenity, hi Michelle, hi everybody. Good afternoon. Oh, thank you for saying that, Sherry. I'm so glad that the readings are resonating with you. Hi Mullins1, hi Gail, hi from Norway, love, 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 thank you. I got these from Amazon. Well, actually they were a gift to me, but my mom got them for me from Amazon. They're like under $15, I think. It's giving heart chakra, it's giving February, it's giving Valentine's Day. I'm so glad they resonate with you too, James. Hi from the Liverpool, UK. Hi from Greece. I have a past life in Greece, I just know it. I will let you know, Vicky, when I go to Greece, because I'm going to Greece. I'm manifesting it. I'm going to Greece at some point in my life. Hi, Aura Blue. Thank you for the kindness. Hi, Sassy. Hi, Sarah. Hi, everyone tuning in. I do have some channel messages to get through. The title of this reading for the beginning channel messages is going to be Stop Suffering at the Expense of Everyone Else. Thank you, Trina. Thank you for all the gifts that you guys will send throughout this. The title of this reading is going to be Stop Suffering at the Expense of Everyone Else. And we'll talk about that in a bit, but I want to let people join into the live. I also will be pulling cards at some point. This whole reading is going to be a collective reading for all star signs. I'm not going to break it down into the individual zodiac sign. I'm just going to do it collectively. If you come through the live, the reading could be for you. If you're watching it on YouTube, there will be parts that resonate with you, etc. I have all of my blue decks out today. Something told me to pull out all of the blue decks that I own. So some of you could be wearing blue today, or you're working on your throat chakra, expressing more from your voice, speaking up for yourself, sharing your story, sharing your truth, etc. I have all of my blue decks out. I have 9 of them. So I'm gonna pull from each and every single one of them, I think. So we're just gonna sit and chill. We'll probably be on for about 2.5 hours. That's like my goal. But yeah, I wanna let some people come in and say hi to you guys. You did some singing today. Love that. Of course, D Believe. Thank you for being here. I'm happy I'm able to help you, Gil. You guys help me so much too. Hi Adele. Hello Gabby. Hi Lauren. Hi Marie or Mary. Hey, Bria Jones. Thank you for saying you love the glasses. Thank you for the compliments, guys. I appreciate you. Hi. Hi, I love you too. Hi, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. How are we doing? Happy Friday. If it's Friday for you when you're listening to this, happy Friday. Also, if you guys like astrology, Mercury, the planet of communication, is in Aquarius. And this weekend, there's going to be some kind of truth coming out. Like, truth you didn't expect. It's not going to be like a bad thing, but it could be very intense. You could be the one delivering this truth, or you could be the one receiving this truth, okay? Just pointing that out there. It's not a bad thing, and it's only going to be like temporary. It's not going to last into next week. It's just this weekend, today, tomorrow. So some of you may be receiving some kind of like truth, or some kind of download. Oh my god, thank you, Tattooed Mandy. That's so kind of you. I used the, you guys know the e.l.f. Halo Glow? That little like liquid bottle with like the big wand that you can use for like under your foundation as a primer. You can use it as a highlight if you want to. I used it as foundation because Taj Reed TJ here on TikTok is a fantastic makeup artist. Like, she has some of the best looks I have ever seen in my entire life. If you don't know who she is, I recommend going to check her out, especially if you love art and makeup and supporting Black content creators. She used the e.l.f. Halo Glow as foundation the other day, and she was like, it's beautiful as a foundation, so I had to try it, and that's what I'm using as my full face today, just the e.l.f. Halo Glow. And my skin looks stunning. I think so. I think it looks stunning. The Halo Glow like really came through. It shook me to my core. I like it as like a underneath like glow, but I've never used it as like the foundation before, and I did it today and I think it looks really cute. It's very natural, very wearable, very skin-like, and just glowy. Thank you for saying I look beautiful. You are also beautiful too. You're so sweet. Thank you. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you. My inner child is so excited to be here hanging out with you today and like reading for you. Lately, I've been tapping into my inner child a lot lately because my friend Monique, who has a TikTok here, Earth Angel 4343, shout out Monique. If you want another really talented reader who is very connected to the divine and who I am actually best friends with, like that is my ride or die bestie. Earth Angel 4343, check her out here on TikTok. But her and I were having a conversation about the inner child and tapping in with the inner child and just asking your inner child, like, hey, how are you doing? Hey, do you need anything? Hey, how are you feeling? And my inner child has been responding. And so my inner child is really excited. I was feeling a little nervous before tapping into your guys' energy, but I realized that nerves and excitement can sometimes be the same thing. So that anxiety and nervousness that I was feeling was really just excitement. I'm just really excited to be here with you all. Thank you for saying the glasses are so cute. I appreciate you. I went on a walk this morning with them and I was like, heart chakra vibes. We're attracting love. We're attracting high vibrational love, friendship love, all of it. And I just felt like it needed to be continued into this live today. So I'm glad that you like it. 222. I think you're amazing too, Melissa. Thank you for saying that. Hello from Portugal. Thank you for all of you who are sending gifts, by the way. Thank you, Shelby. Anxious for new things. Yeah, but one of the things I learned about that is that if you try to tell yourself that the only reason you're afraid or anxious of the new things is because it's unknown, it's not because you're incapable, it's just because it's unknown. That has helped me a lot. When I go into new things, I'm like, oh, I'm nervous because I'm excited. I'm nervous because it's unknown. I just haven't done it before, but that doesn't mean I'm incapable of doing it. It doesn't mean I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? It's just unknown. And yeah, unknown can be a little scary or nerve-wracking, but it can also be exciting too. So I think that that's part of it. I am not going to do zodiac readings today. Today is going to be one big collective channeling session for all people who come through. There will be a message in here for you, hopefully. For everyone who comes through, there will be something. I'll pull cards in a little bit, but we're going to do some channel messages first. I have some things written down. I want to share a dream with you guys that I had a couple of days ago and just talk about some things. So yeah, I hope you're all doing okay. We're going to be hanging out for a bit. Get some water, get some tea. Let's take a deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Thank you. Okay, there's enough of you in here. Let's get started. If you miss anything or want to rewatch, I will post the replay on my YouTube channel, and that information can be found in my bio, okay? The first thing I want to talk about is just some angel numbers that I was seeing. So these angel numbers could connect you to the reading, or they will be angel numbers you see during the reading or after the reading. I was getting 1010 really heavily, which represents some kind of completion. So congratulations, good job, you've completed some kind of a cycle. Okay, 1010, someone's birthday could be October 10th, or you could be dealing with somebody whose birthday is October 10th as well, but I've been seeing 1010 a lot. 999, which represents cycles coming to a close. You're getting ready to wrap up a cycle, you're getting ready to break through something, you're on the precipice of the new beginning. When you're seeing 999, also 222, it's giving love vibes, it's giving February vibes, it's giving unconditional vibes, unconditional love vibes. 222 also means do not worry. That's an angel number I always see when my guides are like, chill, hold on, don't worry, it's not that deep. And then 111 as well are numbers that you could be seeing. And 111 represents new beginnings and also that your manifestations are coming in quickly. So those could all be numbers that you're seeing that are going to connect you to this reading, or you'll see them during or after this reading. If they don't resonate, that's okay. Parts of this reading can still apply to you. So first thing I need to say is that for some of you, there's someone who you were connected to last fall or this past fall. So either this past fall or the year before the fall, you were connected to somebody then, or there's somebody with an October birthday who you were connected to and they are not coming back into your life, okay? I'm going to be giving you the honesty, the truth, the messages that I channel, okay? I'm not here to sugarcoat anything, and some of you may not like the messages that I deliver, but I have to do what I have to do, okay? So someone with an October birthday or somebody from last fall or this past fall is not coming back into your life, okay? It's time to stop giving them your energy, and it's time to stop giving them your thoughts. Okay, I know. For some of you, that's just the message, and I know that's not going to be for everybody. And what I need to tell you is that that person is not connected to you. That person is not a part of your destiny. That person is not a part of your path. And if that person were to come into your life, they would use you. They want what you have or what you can give them or what they think that they can get from you. Okay? So someone with an October birthday or somebody who you were connected to this past fall or the fall previously is not coming back into your life. Okay? Now we're going to talk about the dream that I had. So, trigger warning, death. I lost my grandma December 11th of 2022, my mom's mom. And we didn't have the best relationship. We weren't the closest. She also really hated gays. But that doesn't mean that I had any hate for her. I'm one of those people who holds love and holds space for everyone, and I always wish people well. I wish people well who hurt me in the past. I wish people well who don't like me. I wish people well who send me negative comments. Like, I'm always just sending love and good vibrations because it's not me that they're like attacking. It's a version of themselves, and it's the light within me that triggers them. So it doesn't bother me anymore. I've learned that. But I had a dream a couple days ago, February 8th, and my grandma was a part of it. This is why I'm bringing it up. So I didn't have the best relationship with my grandma, and I didn't really get to like say goodbye to her. But I've been just kind of like moving through it and like dealing with the grief as it comes and like processing it and talking to my mom a lot about it because it's my mom's mom and now she's having to live without a mom, right? So I've been like trying to help her through it as well as much as possible. Whenever she needs to talk about it, I'm there to listen. So this dream, it started out at Subway, which is ironic, and it doesn't make any sense to me because I have no connection to Subway whatsoever. Some of you may be eating Subway right now listening to me, or some of you may have just recently eaten Subway. This could all connect. The reason I'm telling you my story and telling you about this dream is so that maybe something in it resonates with you, or there's some kind of channel message that connects you to me as well, okay? Because sometimes sharing our stories helps other people with what they're going through. So in this dream, it started out at Subway, and my dad and I were ordering Subway, and there are 6 people in my immediate family. My mom, my dad, I'm the oldest sibling, and then I have a younger brother and 2 younger sisters, so there's 6 of us. Eating out with 6 people can be very expensive, and the total was around like $43 before I had ordered. And my dad was like, get whatever you want. But me being me, I was like, no, it's okay, I won't eat. And this triggered me back to when I was younger. So I grew up not having a lot of money, and I still don't have a lot of money. I am poor, technically, on the poverty line with the American economy, and that's okay. It's fine. But I need to tell you this because it resonates to the whole story. So growing up, we would have to rob Peter to pay Paul, and there would be times where we didn't have water, there would be times where we didn't have heat or electricity, there would be times where we were like low on food and we just kind of had to make do until the next paycheck came in. But I learned that at a young age, and being the oldest child, it took a lot on, it was like, it took a toll on me. And I felt like I needed to help the family with the financial responsibilities and with the finances at the age of 12, which was not my responsibility. And nobody actually pressured me or told me I needed to do that. It was just something that I thought that I needed to do, if that makes sense. So in this dream, I see that the total is $43, which is already expensive for eating out at Subway, right? So I was like, no, it's okay, I don't need anything. That leads to the stop suffering to make other people happy, or stop suffering at the expense of other people, but we'll get to that. There's a lot that's going into this channel message. There's a lot that happened in this dream. So we order, I ended up not getting anything, and I was the one who was like picking up the order. So I had to go through this fitting room. You know how dreams are like really, really weird, and sometimes they don't make sense, but it's like you're astral traveling, so it makes sense that you're like in one room and then all of a sudden you're in another room, and it just happens, right? So I'm going through this fitting room to get to, thank you for the gifts, thank you for that teddy bear, it's so adorable, but I'm going through this fitting room to like get to Subway. I don't know why, I don't know how, but as I'm going through this fitting room, I see that there's this old lady who I don't recognize, and she's like caught up in the fitting room. She's like kind of stuck on the door, but I was in a hurry to go get the food for my family, and there was someone else in the fitting room who was like trying to help her off the door, but they were struggling. It was taking them forever, and they were not able to get this old lady off the door, but I didn't think too much of it, and I just kept going. And I get into this car, and I drive to go to Subway, and I drive past this lady, or this woman, who's like pretty young, and she's holding like a young baby as well, which actually happens to be me, but I didn't realize that until later in the dream, so we'll get back to that. I drive by this lady who's just kind of like standing there holding this baby. And I go pick up the subway, and then I have to come back, and I have to go back through the fitting room. But this time when I go through the fitting room, I recognize that that old lady is actually my grandma, the one who passed away. It's 222 currently when I'm talking about this. Synchronicities, right? Okay. I'm going back through the fitting room, and I realize that this time it's my grandma. And so I'm like, oh, okay, let me help her off the fitting room door, whatever. I don't know how she got stuck there. It doesn't really matter. So I like pick her up off the door, and I was able to get her off immediately because I was the one who was supposed to help her get off the door the whole time. And it took me like 0.2 seconds to get her off the door. And then she's like, thank you. And I was like, I was in a hurry still to like keep going with what I was doing. And like I said, my grandma and I don't really have like the best relationship, so I didn't think too much of it. I was just kind of like, I love you, grandma. Thank you. Goodbye. And then I woke up from the dream. And then I cried a little bit, and then Spirit told me that that lady that I had passed was actually my mom holding me when I was a baby. And I was like, this is all too much for me right now. Like, it was way too much. I got to say goodbye to my grandma in that dream, and I felt this feeling of like this release and this freedom. And I talked to my friend Monique about it as well, and we were discussing it, and we came to the conclusion that her soul needed to have some kind of closure with me. I am the oldest first grandchild, and her soul wasn't able to kind of like transcend and pass on without having that closure and that goodbye from me, which I didn't even realize. Like I didn't realize that I had that much power, but like I do, and some of you do as well, right? That's why I'm sharing this with you. And I was able to say goodbye with her, and it was very freeing, and it helped me a lot. And then I woke up at 2:25 in the morning, so that number could be significant for some of you as well, 2:25. But I woke up at 2:25, and I was like, I have to text my mom and tell her about this. So I texted my mom, and my mom lives in Oklahoma, which is a 2-hour time difference from me. So it was like 4:30 in the morning for her, and she like texted me back pretty quickly. I was not expecting a prompt response, and my mom was like, that's so weird. I don't even know why I woke up. She didn't hear the text messages. Her phone was on silent. She was like, I didn't even see the text messages, but I woke up too. So my mom also felt this energy of like cleansing and purifying and clearing and freeing. So that was really beautiful. Thank you again to all of you who are sending gifts. I really appreciate you. So yeah, that was the dream. So I got to say goodbye to my grandma. Okay. Some of you may be having dreams now, or you will have a dream soon where you get to communicate with a passed on loved one and get to kind of like say goodbye or talk to them or ask them questions. Maybe that's why I'm bringing this up. Okay, but this also leads to stop suffering at the expense of other people. This is a collective message for all people who come through. I personally have Mercury in Libra, and Mercury in Libra is a people-pleasing placement. So some of you may also have Mercury in Libra, and you are also people-pleasers like myself. What I learned is that I'm not here to please other people. I'm here to deliver the messages that God gives me. I'm here to do what I was meant to do on the earth. I'm here to fulfill my soul's mission, right? I'm not here to please people. I'm just not. And some of you, you need to know that too. You're not here to please people. You're not a people-pleaser, okay? But this message is stop suffering at the expense of other people. And for some of you, it's two different messages. For some of you, it's stop suffering to make other people happy, to please other people. And some of you, it's stop suffering because you feel like you're supposed to suffer. That's the one that resonates with me the most. I don't really care about pleasing other people as much anymore. I used to, but I don't anymore. The more that I've grown and like ascended and learned, mainly what I was struggling with was suffering because I felt like I was supposed to suffer. Like, back to the whole money thing, I would be like, oh, I don't need to eat because it's racking up the total. I don't need to get anything when we go to the store because it's racking up the total. And my 12-year-old brain is like, I'm trying to help my family with financial responsibility. I'm trying to help my family with their finances. So if I don't get anything, then it'll help save money. But then I ended up suffering. Then I ended up hungry. Then I ended up feeling left out. So you see how Spirit's asking you to stop suffering at the expense of other people and stop suffering because you think that that's what you're supposed to do. You were not put on this earth to suffer. None of us. We did not come down to this earth to suffer. There are moments where we have to go through darkness, and there are moments where we have to overcome battles and struggles, but we are not sent down here to suffer. Okay? That's something I needed to talk about. It's been weighing heavy on my heart for the past couple of days, so I'm thankful that we finally got it out, and I hope that it finds the right people. I also want to let you know that there is strength in your vulnerability. It took a lot of vulnerability for me to share this story. And the reason I was able to share this story so eloquently and so easily is because I've already told the story before. I have a Virgo channel on YouTube. Shout out to the Virgos. If you didn't know, I have a channel on YouTube that is specifically for Virgo placements. It's titled or called Another Virgo Channel. If you want to go check that out, it's on YouTube. I upload on there very regularly, and I made them a video today, and I kind of practiced talking about this dream with them. So that's why I was able to kind of get through it much better. But I needed to let you know that there is strength in vulnerability. It doesn't make you weak. Male, female, trans, non-binary, non-identifying, it doesn't make you weak. There is strength in your vulnerability. Okay? Period. I think that's it for the channel messages. We kind of got through that faster than I expected. We're gonna do cards. Thank you for the teddy bear. I think that teddy bear is the cutest thing. I love talking about my dreams. I don't remember my dreams very often, but when I do, they're always like powerful and impactful and meaningful. So I like talking about them too. I'm glad that you said that. I freaking love you too, Tattooed Mandy. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. I hope you're doing well too. Oh my god, I love you and your mom, JD Lady 23. That is so sweet. Okay. Get your tea, get your water, get your snack, whatever you need. I also have some blueberries here. I'm telling you, the blue is like following me. Are you wearing blue today? What's going on? What's happening? I have all 9 of my blue decks out. I'm eating blueberries as a little snack. The blue energy is following me. Not MTV popping up on the TV. Who's watching MTV right now? It was on Jersey Shore. Some of you live in Jersey. Some of you really like Jersey Shore, or you were recently watching Jersey Shore. That's so weird because I was not on my TV. I was on YouTube. I had like an Archangel Metatron frequency going on, and then all of a sudden I looked up and it's on MTV, and I didn't touch I didn't touch the controller or the remote. That's really weird. Hold on. I'm trying to get back to where we were. But now the TV's acting weird. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. We don't need it. That's fine. I think that's the message. We don't need the frequency. We don't need the vibration. The only reason I turned on the Archangel Metatron frequency is so that I could feel more comfortable and more secure and attract like higher vibrational energies, so that we don't have to deal with the trolls or the negativity. But honestly, out of sight, out of mind. So not even something we need to worry about. But clearly Spirit was like, you don't need the excess. You don't need the tools. You don't need any of the rest of it. So that's cool. That's fine. I also wanted to share with you guys about the inner child. Like I was talking about, my friend Monique and I have been kind of tapping into our inner children lately and just asking the younger version of ourselves how they're doing, if they need anything. And when I do that, my inner child will be like, yeah, I'm a little hungry, or yeah, I want to play. We could go have fun. We could dance. We could go for a walk. Things like that. And then at the end of the night, I've been checking in with my inner child since doing that. And my inner child is so content and like ready to go to bed, and then we sleep peacefully, and it's been really nice. So I do recommend that you guys check in with your inner child regularly. If you're not doing it daily, just regularly. And all it has to be is like you envisioning a younger version of yourself and being there for them, and just kind of asking them like, hey, is there anything that you need? Is there anything that I can do for you right now? And I'm going to show you a picture of me when I was young. I think I'm like less than 3 in this picture, but I have this picture still. And when Monique and I were talking about this, I ended up pulling out the picture and I put it up on like my little, I don't know, I have like a little table situation thing over there, and I see it now every day when I wake up and when I leave my room, when I leave the house. So I'm gonna show it to you. Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh my god, I love you too. Thank you for saying that. Are you ready? Who's ready? No, I'm kidding. You don't have to say anything. It's fine. This is me as a little youngster, and I just think he is the cutest freaking thing ever. You can disagree, but it doesn't matter if you disagree. I just think he is so freaking cute. And as soon as I pulled this picture out, I immediately had this feeling of like, I would do anything in this world to make this kid happy. I would do anything to make sure that this child is well taken care of, that this kid is well taken care of, that this kid has everything that this child needs. And now it sits, and I see it every single day, and it just kind of like reinforces that for me every day too. So if you guys have any pictures of like a younger version of yourself, I recommend getting them out, putting them in your visual space, and just kind of like being like, you know what, I'm gonna do anything I can to make sure that that younger version of me is happy. Period. Oh my god, I always make you cry. I'm sorry, but I love you. I hope it gets in such a good way. Aw, you guys, I've been really emotional too lately, and I've been trying not to cry today because I have makeup on and I'm wearing mascara and it's not waterproof, and I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna do it. I love you guys. Thank you for allowing me to share. Thank you. Oh my god, stop. I love you. Hi, Lydia. So glad that you're here. I am not doing any personal readings. I also do not do personal readings anymore. If anybody is ever reaching out to you, asking you for a reading or asking you for money, that's not me. It's never been me. I don't have any other accounts. I don't have a WhatsApp. I don't reach out to people. People who are doing that are impersonating me and other readers, and they've been doing that for years. So if that happens to you, please report and block them or just simply ignore them. But no, it's not me. I'm not reaching out to people asking you for money or asking you for readings. I didn't catch a vibe and ask you if you wanted a reading. I'm gonna try not to let my ego and my shadow come through today because I was channeling some messages, y'all. Like, my spirit team was coming through with the tea this morning, and I was like, y'all choosing violence. Like, y'all are actually choosing violence, and I'm gonna not go there today. I'm gonna try to keep it very, like, cute and PG and professional. But some of the messages I was hearing... Let me ask Spirit if I can tell y'all this one. Spirit, can I share this with them? I mean, I can. Okay, listen. The message that I was getting earlier today, this is only part of it. Like, I'm not going to go into full detail with what Spirit has been sharing with me because I just don't want to. But what I was getting is that some people in the collective, maybe not our collective, but just in the collective in general, have been seeking validation from boys or people who don't actually have anything to offer them, and they're seeking validation from these. I'm just going to give you specifically what I got. Judge me, take it out, resonates, whatever. The message that I was getting is that I'm seeing some people here seeking validation from boys who sit in the dark and jerk off with their friends and play video games all day. They have no life. And there are people out here seeking validation from these boys and acting like they're less than these boys. It's just blasphemous to me. Like, I can't wrap my head around it, love. I cannot wrap my head around it. I just can't. I'm like, y'all deserve so much better than that, and y'all are so much more worthy than that, and y'all are just better than that, period. So, if that's you, let them do whatever they're doing. Okay? Yikes. It's also those types of boys who are very homophobic, but like behind the scenes are out here like jerking off with their friends and like jerking their friends off. But we're not going to get into that. We're keeping this PG, like I said. I'm just telling you, Spirit was coming through with the messages. If you feel like I called you out today, that's just what it is, what it is. I'm sorry. Not sorry. I just have to do what I have to do. Okay. I'm telling you, not everyone's going to like me, and I know that. But again, I'm not a people pleaser. Okay? So, that's that. Moving away from that topic, moving away from that energy. No, go R-rated. Not on TikTok, babe. Not on TikTok. Y'all are so funny. Okay. You're right, keeping it real. Okay. And it's not just men. Boys are not the problem. Okay, that's not what I'm trying to say here. But you get what I'm saying. Stop placing your worth in the hands of somebody else. Just generally speaking, is kind of what I think Spirit's getting out there. Okay? So, we're going to use each and every one of these 9 decks that I have pulled out today. Like I said, we're working with the blue decks. I'm going to pull a message from each and every single one of them. Whatever comes out is whatever comes out. If it resonates with you, cool. If it doesn't resonate with you, cool. Okay? Remember to only take what fits into your story and leave the rest for somebody else. This is just a tarot reading. You have free will, and you can change your life and your destiny at any time. I am just reading the cards. Okay? I do want to ask you guys a question in the chat. Do you want to start with Oracle or do you want to start with Tarot? I'm thinking we'll do all Oracle or all Tarot, and then I'll switch and do all Oracle or all Tarot. I don't know why I feel like this today, but I just had this energy of like pulling out all the cards and then reading whatever comes out. So Oracle first or Tarot first? You let me know. Wait, is there a way for me to put a poll on here? I'm like, should I even look? Should I? There is a poll. Oh my god, hold on everybody. Okay, the smiley face can be Oracle, and then the crying face can be Tarot. Oracle is red, Tarot is blue. Vote. You have 60 seconds apparently. I've never done this before, I'm sorry. I've never done it before. I don't know how to use technology. Red is Oracle, blue is Tarot. I'm trying to tell myself so I remember. Thank you to everybody who's hitting the like button. Thank you for all the gifts. Thank you for the shares. I appreciate you and love you so, so much. Oh, I love my vibes today too. Thanks, Wilder Things. Love you, Sav. I caught that 111, period. Polls ending in 7, 6, 5. Ooh, the rose, thank you. Red is Oracle, blue is Tarot. Red is Oracle. That was very close. That was very close. Okay. So we're starting with Oracle. Let's get into it. Get into it. Alright. We're going to start with Chelsea Gomez's decks because I have 2 decks from Chelsea Gomez here. They're both blue. We'll start with them. Okay. Let's take a deep breath again. Inhale. And exhale. Alright, go ahead and ask your guides to come through, to use me as the vessel to help deliver these messages to you. Anything you need to hear today. I'm going to do the same. Angels, ancestors, God, please come through and use me as the vessel for the collective. What messages do they need to hear most for their highest good at this time, whenever they are viewing this video? Alright. I'm hearing this message that other people's opinions of you don't define who you are. Someone, you need to know that. You need to hear that. You need to hear that. Other people's opinions of you do not define who you are. They don't define your worth. And I'm also getting that the items that you have, the materials that you have, do not define your worth. They don't make you any better or worse than anybody else. I've been tapping into this energy of like the rich people lately, or just like money, and I just need some of you to know that what you do or do not have materially does not define your worth. It's explosive. Okay. Alright. We're seeing a sudden change. That makes a lot of sense. Expect some kind of sudden change happening in your life, like all of a sudden. Okay. I like that. It feels really good. It feels very positive. You could be an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, or be dealing with an earth sign. Alright. That was explosive. I also want to let you know that I haven't used a lot of these decks in a while, so they are kind of rusty, so just give me a second. Okay. Let's see. What are the messages here for the collective viewing this video? What messages do you want them to hear? Oh, someone's grandpa is here. Somebody's grandpa's letting you know that they're watching out for you. Someone you lost to grandpa. That grandpa's going to visit you in your dreams. Okay? Wow. And we're seeing husband. Some of y'all are like manifesting marriage, or some of y'all are manifesting a committed relationship. I'm seeing someone here who wants to put a ring on it. This is the first message. We just started. Some of y'all are attracting a husband when it comes to love. You're done with like the dating. You're done with like the games. You're done. You're attracting like a counterpart. You're attracting your husband or your wife. Whatever you're looking for, however this resonates for you. Okay. I'm hearing that song, Single Ladies. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. Oh, and then we're seeing a mother? What's going on here? Someone's mom could be reaching out to them too in their dreams. And we're seeing a son. Okay. And we're seeing drugs in the reverse. Okay, so some of you may have lost a child, or you may have lost a mother, or you may have lost a husband, or you may have lost a grandpa due to drugs. Okay, I'm just seeing that, and I'm having to pick this up. But I am seeing that, I don't know how to explain this to you, and I don't know if you really believe me, but it's okay, I just have to channel what I'm channeling. They've fixed it or healed it in the astral realm. In the spiritual world, they no longer do drugs. They found the light, is what I'm hearing, and I need you to know that they found the light. So you may have lost them in this lifetime due to drugs, or something like that, but they found the light, is what I just heard. Okay? This is also a message that I'm getting that I needed to talk to you guys about collectively. Pisces season is coming up in Western astrology, February 18th through like March 19th, 20th, or something like that. In Pisces season, happy birthday to all the Pisceans. Love you so much. Happy early birthday. But Pisces season is very like mind altering, and Pisces season is very supernatural by nature. So personally in my life, I have been doing this 75 hard situation that I heard about from Jeff FM, Jeff Wittick, and Tana Mojo were talking about it. And so I started incorporating that in my life. And I'm on day 5 of 75 hard, which is basically like no smoking, no drinking, no substances, no none of that. And I'm on day 5 and I feel amazing. But Pisces season is going to ask you to regulate it if you already are doing it, and to just be very conscious of it and conscious of other people around you using substances, using drugs, using alcohol. Because Pisces energy is already naturally supernatural and is already naturally very like psychedelic and mind altering, you don't need the substances, you don't need the drugs. If you use them, it may end up like playing more of an effect than it normally does. It may like take you to another place. You may lose control. And I'm thinking about this episode I just watched from You. Okay, I'm watching You season 4. I just started it. I'm on like episode 3. I'm going to give one small spoiler alert. Okay, so cover your ears or don't skip through it if you don't want to hear this part. There is a scene where he gets very, very drunk and they give him absinthe, and they kept giving him like so much alcohol, and then he is just so gone and like can't see, can't walk. He ends up in like a different room. He keeps ending up having different conversations and he doesn't know how he got there. So Spirit is saying that's kind of what Pisces season is going to feel like if you choose to take drugs, substances, alcohol. You could lose control very easily. Okay, I'm not telling you not to do it. I'm not your doctor. I'm not a doctor. I'm not your parent, so on and so forth. It is your body. It is your life. You do whatever you feel called to. I just want to make you aware that during Pisces season, any drugs or substances or alcohol will be enhanced because Pisces energy is naturally mind altering. It is naturally supernatural. Okay? All right, that's the first part. I didn't know we were going there today, but okay. I did say trigger warning death, so I guess we needed to talk about that today. Thank you, angels, for these messages. Let's move on to the second deck. I don't know about gambling, actually. That might be something you might have to ask somebody else. I'm not a gambler myself. I'm too stressed and anxious to do things like that. All right, we're moving on to our second Chelsea Gomez deck. And we're gonna see what you guys need to know. I see I have some divine feminines in the chat. Some divine feminines, my divine femmies. We've been working on self-love. We've been calling our power back. We've been reclaiming our power for the divine feminines is what I'm seeing. And we're seeing running. Okay, I'm hearing run in, and run in, and run in. Okay. Black Eyed Peas could be significant, or Fergie. This running card says avoiding, can't handle emotions, and racing. So somebody may be running away from their emotions. Okay. Somebody may be like running away or trying to escape some feelings that they're going through here. And Spirit's asking you to face the feeling, to feel the feeling and to get through it. Because it will get worse the more that you suppress it. It will come up again eventually. That was also something that I was getting, is just be mindful of drinking to run away from your problems, or be mindful of drinking to escape your problems, because it will catch up with you. Okay. especially right now. I just see that there could be somebody who's been like drinking to try to get over you, but that's not working. I know that's like a side message, but I picked that up for myself, that there's somebody who's like drinking to try to get over me, or drinking to try to get over the thought of me, or my name, whatever, but it's not working, because you can't use a substance to run away from your problems. It doesn't work. It never does. Okay, it leads to an addiction, or it leads to you passing out and then waking up and wanting to do it all over again, just to keep escaping the feeling, right? So Spirit's asking you to stop running away from anything that's triggering you. Stop running away from anything that's forcing you to feel it, to heal it, to get on with it. Feeling is healing, period, okay? This may not be you. I could be tapping into somebody else here, a friend, a family member, a lover who is running away from their problems or trying to. I'm also getting that some of you may be running away with your husband. You may be eloping, is what I just heard. Or you may be eloping like later on this year, because this woman's like in a dress and it's kind of giving like wedding dress vibes. So some of you may be having like an outdoor wedding this year. Remember we tapped into that a little earlier of like you being with your husband or getting married this year for some of you. So you may be eloping and like running away with your husband or wife. Again, whatever you're manifesting, however that resonates for you. I was channeling that a little bit earlier today, that some of you, your person wants to like run away with you. They want to like take you on a vacation, or they want to like take you and like run away, get away. I'm hearing that song. I want to get away. I want to fly away. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, what's next? What's coming? What else? The messages are flowing. We are flowing. I'm hearing Fleetwood Mac. Some of you may be Fleetwood Mac fans, or you listened to Fleetwood Mac recently. Someone's name could be Sherry or Cheryl. What else is going on here? What other messages? Oh, okay. Period. Some of you are done running. We're done running. Running is done. The way that I'm looking at my cards right now, we have running, and then I have done next to it. We are done running. This also feels like, since I was tapping into the divine feminine energy, your divine masculine is done running. Some of you are in this like runner chaser dynamic. Again, only take what resonates and fits into your story. But I'm seeing that the divine masculine is now done running. I'm also seeing that for some of you, you've learned a lesson, you've completed something, especially if you've been seeing 1010, or if you see 1010 after this reading. Spirit is confirming to you that you are done with something. You are done with some kind of lesson. You are done with some kind of like trauma, okay? The thing about trauma is that we kind of deal with it our whole lives, but it becomes easier the more that we deal with it and heal through it and talk about it and go through it. For myself, I've dealt with poverty trauma, money consciousness trauma. I've dealt with friendship trauma. I've dealt with violence, emotional abuse trauma, physical abuse trauma. I've dealt with sexual abuse trauma. Like, it is what it is. I don't need you to feel bad for me or feel pity for me. I'm a grown-ass adult. I have been doing my shadow work and healing for years. But Spirit is saying there's something here that you're done, that you've completed, okay? You've learned that lesson, you've completed that, you have the insight now, you have the knowledge now, okay? I'm also seeing single. Some of you are single. Some of you are like running away from being single. Some of you are trying to like jump into another relationship. I was getting that some people broke up during this full moon in Leo, February 5th. There was like a lot of breakups that I don't feel like we talked about. I've been a little all over the place lately, especially in this reading, but just generally speaking in my life. So I haven't been able to touch on all of the things that I need to talk about. So I'm glad that we're doing this reading so that I can get out all of the messages that I've been just kind of like holding on to. Some of you, the reason you're single and the reason that breakup happened is because you need to learn to love yourself first. Spirit's asking you to be your own best friend, to love yourself, to put yourself first, because a lot of you were losing yourself in connections in the past, and a lot of you put other people above yourself and put them on a pedestal when you should be your top priority. So Spirit's saying you're done running, you're single right now for some of you because you're supposed to be. You don't need to jump into another connection, all right? I'm also getting that some of you are going to be meeting somebody on Tinder, Hinge, Bumble, Raya, etc. this weekend, and you're not going to be single anymore. Your singlehood is done. Okay. All right. I like this for you. You're going to get like this match or a couple of matches, or you already did. And there's going to be some like dates coming up, some like meeting. All right. Some of you, you're done with the singlehood because you stopped running and because you faced your fears, because you learned to love yourself, because you became your best friend. So some of you, the singlehood is over. I just did that TikTok reading, that 3-part TikTok reading. Right, that was like, you're not going to be single for much longer. So if you saw that reading and you resonated with this is like confirmation of that and a continuation a little bit. Okay, but I'm also seeing some of you are done with the dating apps. You're done with Tinder. You're done with with Hinge, with Match.com. You're done with it because it's not working for you. Okay. Oh, bottom of the deck is summer. There's a lot to look forward to this summer. I can feel it. Change and new direction. Yeah, Spirit is saying that there's a lot to look forward to this summer. There's like a new direction for you. There's a change coming for you. Some of you are going to be taking some kind of like summer vacation that changes your life, or you're going to be moving this summer that really changes your life, and it like completes this cycle for you. I see some of you are moving closer to a beach, or you just recently did move closer to a beach. Shout out to all of you in California. Hello. But I am seeing like this summer is really big for the collective. And I'm getting that the summer is big for the collective in financial ways as well. You may not be seeing the financial gains or the results that you want right now in the winter seasons, in the winter months, but this summer is when you will start to see all of that bloom and blossom and like take shape. I'm getting that this summer is going to be so unexpected and so amazing for so many of you, and it's going to be like the change and that new direction that you needed. That's beautiful. Okay, let's move on. The oracle's coming through today, okay. I'm glad that these are resonating so far. Hi from London. I'm not doing anything personal. These are collective readings. I no longer do personal readings, by the way. The way that I look at it is that I have the ability to help hundreds of thousands of people at a time, or I could help one person. And I like to help hundreds of thousands of people if that's a possibility. Although sometimes helping one person can also make a greater impact and help like a larger collective of people. It's just, that's the way that I'm looking at it right now, is that I have the potential to help so many people, so let me do that. If you want a personal reading, go find another really talented reader. I have so many to recommend to you. Sam Vasquez is fantastic. Kendall the Medium is great. My friend Monique, Earth Angel 4343 is amazing. Okay. Oh, Nadi, I think that Natija is doing them still, personal readings. Sav, Wilder Things is fantastic as well. So there's plenty of people to get a personal reading from. I just don't do personal readings anymore. All right, let's move on to the next one. This is the Spirit Angel, or I'm sorry, this is the Spirit Animal Oracle. Let's see what you need to know. I love you too. You're also amazing. Yeah, I just have 9 decks to get through. And I'm a naturally anxious person, so the slow down message is not going to happen. You're going to get what you get, and you can't throw a fit. Period. You get what you get, and you don't throw a fit. Also, though, if you want to rewatch the reading or go back to something, I will post it on YouTube. I'll post the replay on YouTube. We're seeing the Chameleon Spirit as your first card here. So some of you may be seeing lizards, or chameleons, or geckos, or something like that. I haven't seen a lizard recently. Some of you could be born on the 14th, I'm seeing as well, or the number 14 has significance for you. But this card is asking you to act as if, which to me talks about like your manifestation and all the affirmations that we've been doing. I've been doing a lot of affirmation work lately. Some of you may have been as well. We're also seeing this electric eel spirit, which says bring your ideas to life. It is also number 24, so you could be 24 or be born on the 24th. But Spirit's saying act as if, and this will bring your ideas to life. And what I mean by that is act as if you already have that thing that you want. If you want love, act as if you are already in a committed, healthy, loving relationship. And that means treating yourself the way you'd expect your partner to treat you. If you want friends, act as if you are your own best friend. Hang out with yourself, watch movies with yourself, journal, talk to yourself, talk yourself down through things, talk yourself through things. If you want money, act as if you are already rich, act as if you are already wealthy. If you have the coins to spend right now, spend it on yourself, because all the money that you spend will come back to you multiplied if you believe that. If you want that career, act as if you already have that job. I'm getting like dress for the job that you want type energy. So Spirit's saying act as if, and this will help bring your ideas to life. Okay? When it comes to affirmations and manifestation, they work because we believe and we feel, but we also have to act as if we already have them. Okay? I'm getting like fake it till you make it energy is just not going to cut it anymore. Fake it till you make it doesn't work. It does temporarily until you're faced with the real thing and then you don't know what to do because you've been faking it the whole time. So Spirit's asking you to be real and to act as if, okay? I used to do the whole fake it till you make it thing, and then the universe would bring tower moments into my life, essentially. Things would crumble. I would think that I was building this foundation, and in reality it was all fake because I was faking it to make it. Right? So, act as if, bring your ideas to life, and we're also seeing the owl spirit. Some of you may really like Harry Potter, and I'm getting something about the new Harry Potter game, Hogwarts Legacy. That could be significant as well for some of you. But this owl spirit says, you see clearly now. The number 43 could also be significant, or 7. But Spirit is saying, you see clearly now. I'm getting that some of you are a very wise soul. You have an old soul. I'm hearing you already know what to do to make your dreams a reality. You already know what to do to bring that manifestation into reality. You know. You have the wisdom. Okay. So that's the Spirit Animal Oracle. Let's keep it moving. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I was singing that in my head too. I just didn't want to sing it out loud, but you got it out of me. Okay, let's move on to the angels and ancestors. Hello everybody tuning in. Hello everyone. We're going to move into the angels and ancestors. You have a guardian angel looking out for you. Okay, you have a guardian angel looking out for you. This card says you are not alone. Whoever needs to hear that, you are not alone. You are never alone. Facts. There's 814 people in this chat right now, plus me, which makes 815. There's 815 of us. You are not alone. It just jumped up. You're not alone. You are never alone, okay? I just need someone to know that. They also want me to talk a little bit about a guardian angel versus a spirit guide. So guardian angels are given to us at birth, right? We're born and we have a guardian angel who watches out for us. For me, it's my great-grandma. I have a great-grandma who is my guardian angel. For you, it could be anybody, right? But some of you, your guardian angel is with you from birth and will never leave your side. Spirit guides are connected to the path that you choose. And spirit guides will always stay on that path as long as you are on that path. But your spirit guides do not come and go with you, if that makes sense. You always have a guardian angel, but your spirit guides are specific to a path because they have a mission to fulfill. And if you are on that path fulfilling that mission, then they are helping and guiding you as well. But if you choose a different path, then you'll find a new guide, right? Hopefully that makes sense. But we all have a guardian angel looking out for us. I also see that crows could be significant for some of you, or cardinals, or hummingbirds. What are the messages here, please, for the collective? We're seeing snake. And I've been feeling this one a lot lately, of like shedding old skin, which is literally what the card says. So some of you guys may resonate with this like death and rebirth process. You're going through an ascension, a spiritual awakening, and yeah, we have more than one. We're going to continue to awaken and evolve and ascend. That's just a part of the process. It doesn't ever stop. It doesn't. There's always something to improve. There's always something to change. There's always something to learn is what I'm getting. But Spirit is saying that you are shedding an old skin right now. So some of you may be feeling tired. You may be feeling exhausted. You may be feeling like you don't resonate with the same things anymore. Maybe you don't resonate with the same readings anymore. Maybe you don't like the same foods anymore. Maybe you aren't resonating with those friends anymore. And because for a lot of you, it has to do with the faking it till you make it type energy. And I know this isn't for everybody. And again, I'm not trying to call you out. I'm really genuinely trying to help you and help us all raise our vibration. But what I'm seeing here is that some of you were faking it to make it, and you thought that you were going to make it in, say, the beauty industry. I'm just using an example. But then the more that you grow in the beauty community and the beauty industry, the less you like it. The less it resonates with you because it's not authentic to you. It's just something that you like to do. It's something that you were good at doing, and it's something that you thought could lead you to money and financial wealth. Spirit is asking you to see beyond the ego right now and to do what feels right to you, to do what you truly love to do. I'm just seeing that some of you right now are shedding an old skin. And it's really funny that this card is coming out because I was having a conversation with one of my friends named Meriden, shout out to Mare, a few days ago, and we were talking about how it feels like we've been shedding a skin. And then I went to the beach the next day and I saw a lobster skin, and I was like, that's bizarre. First of all, I don't ever see lobsters at the beach, but I saw a lobster shell and I was like, wow, talk about shedding skin. So the universe is saying you are shedding a skin right now. You may also be experiencing like dry skin, so make sure that you're using some kind of like hydration. Cocoa butter is really great. Jojoba oil is really great too. Do some research for yourself for your skin type because all of our skin is different, but some of you may need to like be putting on some kind of moisturizer or lotion on your skin if you're dealing with any dry patches or dry skin or like rough itchiness. Some of you may experience eczema. Okay, again, I'm not a doctor, but I'm just like picking up on this right now. But I am seeing that you're shedding a skin. Okay. So you may be shedding like some friends or some people from your life, or shedding like situations from your life too. It's because you're growing and evolving and welcoming in a new beginning for yourself is what I'm getting. Is there anything else? And we're seeing Lord. This card says take charge with authority. For some of you, this is the skin that you're shedding. You're shedding that skin of being very bashful and shy and feeling like you're lower than other people, feeling like you're worthless. That's the skin that you're shedding, and you're coming into a more authoritative energy. You're coming into a more powerful position because of the skin that you are shedding. This kind of all makes sense to me since we're talking about like the throat chakra and the color blue. So you're shedding the skin from the past where you felt less than, where you didn't feel good enough, where you didn't feel like you could speak up for yourself or speak your truth, and you put other people above you, and now you are becoming your own priority. Now you are becoming the authority. And I'm getting that for some of you, you're going to teach people how to heal, or you already do that because of what you've learned. You're going to be able to share that wisdom with other people. You could be an Aries or an Aries rising, but Spirit's asking you to take charge with authority. That could also be advice for some of you. You just need to take charge and to be confident and trust that it will all work out for you, and it will. If you go into it with the nerves and the anxiety and that, what if it doesn't work out, then it's very likely that you will attract an outcome that you don't actually desire. So go into the situation, go into it with the intention to receive the outcome that you desire, okay? For example, if you want to start reading tarot cards, but you're a little nervous, you're a little scared, before you get on, I want you to say that I am so confident. I'm delivering the messages that need to be heard. I am reaching the people who it needs to reach. And remove the negativity, remove the anxiousness, remove the scared energy, and just take charge with authority, okay? I'm just throwing out a lot of examples today, but take it how it resonates into your life. It could be specific for some of you, I'm seeing, but that's what I'm getting so far. Last oracle deck. Last oracle deck. This is the Moonology oracle deck. We are all friends, but I know what you mean. I wish we could have like a giant group chat with like all 880 plus of us and we're just like chatting. Can you imagine? Oh my god, that would be insane. That would be literally crazy, babes. I love this deck too. Do any of you have the Moonology Manifestation deck? Like, I think the second one to this? I don't have it, but I saw it the other day and I was like, should I pick it up? Should I pick it up? Do I really need it? I don't know. Do any of you have it? Do you like it? The other one, the Moonology Manifestation deck. Thank you so much, Hot as something. I love you. Thank you for saying you love the glasses. You like it? love you and your vibes too. Hi, everybody tuning in. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate you. Stop it. You're the best. Hey, beautiful. Hi from Malaysia. Yeah, it looks very similar to the original. That's why I haven't picked it up, because I'm like, do I really need it? Do I really need it? I don't think so. I don't think so. I love the glasses too. Thanks for saying that. From Norway, hello. Hi from LA. That's so cute. Okay. Hi from Turkey. Hi from New Zealand. Hello from all over the world. Hi from Romania. You guys are so sweet. From Thailand. Hopefully I'll be in Thailand at some point in my life too. I've been manifesting a lot of travel into my life. I'm trying. Alright, let's see what the collective needs to hear from the Moonology Oracle deck, please, Spirit. What messages do you want to share with the collective at this time? This one? The answers you need are coming. Wow. The answers you need are coming. They may be in this reading. They may have already been in this reading. They may be coming out in the tarot. They may come to you after this reading, but this is confirmation that the answers you need are coming. An affirmation that I like to use for myself in terms of this situation, whenever I feel like I need answers, I will use an affirmation that goes, of course, I don't remember it, but I have it beside me, so don't worry, it's in my journal. I'm always prepared. Virgo tendencies. I think it's, I always receive the answers when I need them. Ah, there it is. I always have the answers when I need them. I always have the answers when I need them. And if you can continue to tell yourself that and reprogram your subconscious to believe that, then you will always have the answers when you need them. It also takes a lot of pressure off of us, and it takes a lot of pressure off of our mind, off of our heart, off of our spirit, to just trust that we will have the answers when we need them. If you look at it that way, you're like, okay, I don't have the answers right now. Clearly, I don't need them. If I needed the answers, I would have them. That's the way I like to look at life, is like, if I don't have something, I don't need it. If I don't have a relationship, I don't need it. If I don't have the money, I don't need it. If I don't have the answers, I don't need it. That's the way that I look at it. So some of you may want to adapt that for yourself as well, but the affirmation is, I always have the answers when I need them. The answers you need are coming. You could be a Gemini or have moon in Gemini. What else? We'll take these two. You are good enough. You are good enough. This is a Moon in Virgo card, so you could have Moon in Virgo or you could be a Virgo. This is a message I always get from my Virgoans anyway. You are good enough. Tell yourself that. I am good enough. I am good enough for love. This is more than just for the Virgos, but you are good enough for love. You are good enough for that career. You are good enough for money. You are good enough for family. You are good enough for friendship. You are good enough at that skill. You are good enough. Period. Okay? And then this one says conclusions are within reach. Which we talked about, the whole like completing cycles and things completing and things coming to a close. So conclusions are within reach. The answers you need are coming. You are good enough. And I have a strong feeling that this is playing out this weekend, especially with that Mercury and Aquarius energy, which we talked about in the beginning. If you weren't here, Mercury is in Aquarius right now, and it's squaring or opposing. I could be wrong. I don't know which one it is. It could even be conjunct. I'm not an astrologer. I do the best I can. But Mercury in Aquarius with Pluto this weekend. Something's going down. If you're an astrologer, let us know. But Mercury in Aquarius with Pluto is going to reveal some kind of truth, some kind of intense truth this weekend, either today or tomorrow. And it could be you who's delivering the truth to somebody, or it could be you who's receiving the truth. I don't want you to be afraid of it. It's not anything scary. It just could be very powerful or impactful or intense for some of you. It will give you the answer that you need, and it will give you the conclusion to a situation, is what I'm seeing. Okay? That's all the oracle. Bless. Your moon's in Aquarius? Love that. Opposing. Okay. Thank you. Secrets will be revealed. You can run, but you cannot hide. And that's facts. That is facts. You can run, but you cannot hide. Period. Okay? We're going to dive into the tarot now. I'm on one today. Aphrodite is coming through. Aphrodite came through today. How are y'all doing with your 2023 resolutions / goals? How are we doing? Personally, I think I'm doing very well. Even if you don't feel like you're doing well, you're doing exactly what you need to be doing. That's what I like to tell myself. I'm doing all that I can. I'm doing the best that I can. But I've been really killing it lately with like my my walk goals, my step goals, my workout fitness goals, my health goals. I'm killing it. We're on day 5 of 75 hard. Thank you for the gifts. I really appreciate you. We're on day 5 of no drinking, no substances, no none of that. I feel amazing. In January, I was just walking a lot in January, and then I realized that like my fitness app on my phone was keeping track of it. So then I decided to write down how I did in January. And in January, I walked 161,000 steps. I walked 75 miles. And I think I burned like 5,000 or 6,000 calories. So I took all of that information in that chart in that table from January, and then I said, what can I do better in February? So my goal for February is 200,000 steps, 100 miles, and 8,000 calories. And I feel like I'm pretty on track right now. I haven't been keeping track of it. It's just keeping track in my phone, and I'll look at it later on in the month, but I feel pretty good about it. I feel like I am doing pretty well in terms of like my own personal goals. I hope you guys are too. And if not, after this, I hope that you're inspired to get back on track with them. How do you find out who your guardian angel is? Ask. Just ask. You can ask aloud. You can write it down on like a piece of paper. Leave it out. That was one of the things I used to do when I was first getting into spirituality. If I had a question, I would write it down on a piece of paper or write it down in a notebook and leave it out. And then the next day, something would give me the answer. Somehow, some way, the answer would come to me. So that's what I recommend. I personally know who my guardian angel is just because of my mom. And when I was born, my mom would say that she would always smell mothballs on me. And that is a sign of my great-grandma, who passed away before I was born. So that's my guardian angel. I just know that's facts. I just know that. Okay, tarot, let's get into it. I'm not doing anything personal. No personal readings. I don't do personal readings. Not anymore. Just so you know. We're doing collective readings. We're going to start in the tarot. I've just been doing collective. This whole thing is collective. So if you come through, there could be a message in here for you. There's no specific zodiac sign, but sometimes I will throw out a zodiac sign just so that it like hits and that you're like, okay, this message is for me. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's move into the tarot. I also really like collective readings, if I'm being honest with you. It's more fun for me to get to like sit down and connect with all of you. I'm so glad you caught me live too. Thanks guys. Hi from Australia. I am a Virgo. Somebody asked me my big 3 earlier. Virgo, Sun, Leo, Rising, Cancer, Moon in Western astrology. Okay, we're going to use this deck. Like I said, a lot of these decks I haven't used in a long time. I'm kind of rusty on them. The Oracle came the freak through, so hopefully the Tarot comes through as well. This deck was gifted to me by a follower turned friend, supporter. I love her so much. Her name is Eden. She sent this to me last year, I think. Or maybe 2 years ago. I'm not really positive on that one, but she sent this to me, so we're breaking it out. I think she went and visited like a different country, maybe Turkey or something like that. I could be wrong, but I think she went and visited like Turkey and then sent me a deck that she found in Turkey because she thought that it like was me. She just felt like it was very me, and that was very sweet of her. So shout out to Eden. Love you so much, babe. Let's dive into the cards though. Whatever message comes out is whatever message comes out. Thank you all for the gifts, and for the taps, and for the follows. I appreciate you. Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective here? Hi from Paris. We're seeing the Hermit. Okay. What else is going on? Hermit is Virgo energy, but Hermit is also like solitude energy. It's kind of like that going within energy. Some of you may be doing some kind of like studying or research at this time, but I'm seeing that you are like finding the answers and you're shining the light on everything that is dark, essentially, is what I'm getting. I'm getting that some of you are the light bringer or you are the truth bringer in your family. I'm getting that you're the generational curse breaker for some of you. Some of you may have had to go through some really tough obstacles in your life. And I feel like it's just because you're meant to help others heal. You're meant to help the generation heal. You're meant to break that curse for your family, is what I'm hearing. Okay, wow. I'm hearing you are the generational curse breaker for some of you. And I'm getting, again, this whole like old soul energy. Some of you have an old soul. Some of you don't understand why you know things other people don't know. Some of you don't understand why you get messages that other people don't have access to. And it's because you are the old soul, because you are the truth. You are the light, is what I'm getting. The Hermit is very wise. What else, please? Also, this blue cloak, this blue cloak. I'm telling you, the blue is following me. I'm also getting that this is a message of like coming out of the blues. Some of you may have been down or emotional or sad or restless lately, but I feel like you're coming out of that. I feel like you're bringing yourself out of it. You're like resurrecting yourself. You're shedding that old skin and resurrecting yourself. This is good. This is beautiful. And I'm getting that like they can knock you down 10 times, but you're going to get up 11. Period. Yeah, I'm getting that you don't stay down for too long. I'm also getting that you're shocking people with your evolution, with your growth, with your experience, with your knowledge. You're shocking people. Some of you may be readers. The Hermit could be a reader for some of us, but you don't have to be. I'm just getting that some of you, these people counted you out a long time ago. Someone or a group of people or old friends, old coworkers, family members, yada, 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 it doesn't matter. They counted you out. And you're still here, and you're still kicking, and some of you are more successful than them, if you want to compare, but it's not about comparison, right? It's just that they are so shocked at your growth and your evolution. Like I said, they counted you out a long time ago. They didn't expect you to be where you are today. They didn't expect you to be here today. And I'm hearing from my specific self, like they didn't expect me to be on camera, me to have a platform, me to be happy, healthy, living my best life. They did not expect that from me because of who I was before. But your past does not define you. Just like I said, what you have or do not have does not define you. Some people settled early in life. Some people got out of high school, went to college, got married, got a job, and that's it. And they're going to coast until they're 90. They're going to coast until they're 70, right? That wasn't my life. That didn't resonate with me. And now I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that, because we all live different lives, right? We all have different journeys, but that was not my journey. That was not for me. It didn't resonate with me. It never did. And when I was in college, I went to a private institution that I couldn't afford. I went for a year. I was also sexually assaulted, and it was just not for me. Spirit did everything they could to get me out of that situation, right? So that's what I'm saying. Some of these people did not expect you to still be standing today. Some of these people did not expect you to be so wise and so knowledgeable and so caring and so giving and so loving. Some of these people expect you to be mean and hateful and nasty and retaliate, but you don't, and they hate it. Because some of these people want a reason to hate you. That's what I'm channeling. I'm just straight channeling from the divine mode right now. Some of these people want a reason to hate you because you're so loving and so giving, and they're like, no one's like that. Nobody can be like that. Nobody can be that caring and that generous and that free-spirited and that hopeful and that faithful and that optimistic, but here you are. Here you are. Still here. Still having faith. Still moving forward. Period. And you're not done. And you're not done. That's on God, okay? I love that energy. Yeah, we're seeing the Tower. Like I was talking about. I don't even need the cards. And we're also seeing the Seven of Wands. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate you so, so, so much. That's also a message for some of you. You don't need the cards. You don't need the tools. You don't need the substance. You don't need the validation. You don't need the outside support. All you need is you. The abundance lies within you. The information lies within you. That's incredible. Do you know how much power you hold? I wish you knew. I wish you knew how much power you have. People come into contact with you and they instantly have to level up or get the fuck out. And that's it. That's period. Because of how much work you have done on yourself. Or this is something that you're going to be going through soon, or something that you're going to go through in your lifetime. But some of you are really resonating with this right now, and we are soul tribe, honey, because this is my life too. I can feel it. But some people come into contact with you and they immediately get sent into this tower moment. They immediately get sent into their shadow work. They immediately get sent into this hermit energy. And it's not because of any other reason other than the fact that you are the light. You are the source. You are here to help raise the vibration of the earth. You're here to help people. You have a healing energy. You have a healing presence. And healing isn't about sugarcoating it. Healing is about being honest and being kind and spreading the message that needs to be heard at that time. I see a lot of people who preach toxic positivity. And again, I'm not out here trying to say that what anybody else is doing is wrong, because that's not my place. But I am seeing that there are people out here who preach toxic positivity, or who preach that mindset of, oh, your ex is going to come back. Oh, your ex is going to come back. Oh, your ex is going to come back. And it's the same reading or the same energy over and over and over again. Some of those people are draining you of your energy. Some of those people are just using you for views, for clicks, for money, okay? And this is deeper than just the spiritual community, because I love my spiritual community. I love you all so deeply, but there are some people out here who are just not doing it correctly and are not doing it the right way, is what I'm hearing from spirit. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, so there is a tower moment here, right? You can't fake it anymore, is what I just heard. That's a message. You cannot fake it anymore. You have to be real. You have to be yourself. You have to be authentic. Damn, that's a message for me too. Like, I haven't been faking it, right? This is very me, but I'm realizing that I could be more of myself. I could be more me than I am currently, because I get nervous. I get scared. I'm like, what are people going to think? How are people going to react? But it doesn't matter. It doesn't, because if I'm doing what I feel called to do and what I feel led to do, and I'm being myself, then the rest will fall in line. The rest will fall in place. That's a message for you too. Okay. Some of you are in this like hermit phase, isolating phase. You're going to come out of it this March. I feel it. Or in the next 7 days, the 7 of Wands is here. So you're going to be coming out of this isolating, going within, shadow work energy, which is why I feel like a lot of us have been emotional, because there have been some kind of like triggers or some kind of wounds that are coming back up. I've been talking a lot about mine lately, so clearly they're coming up for me. That means they must be coming up for a lot of you too. But I feel like they're passing by this week. All right, so it'll be a lot easier in terms of like the triggers and the wounds after this week. Okay. Spirit is also letting you know that any tower moments that have come into your life, or that may be coming into your life, you will always be protected. There is always a light at the end of the tunnel, is what I just heard. Okay. You can't stay down for too long. And it's not that you can't, it's that you won't. Because your spirit is tenacious, is what I just heard. Your spirit has grit. Your spirit has been through this before, is what I just heard. Because some of you are the hermit, whether you're a Virgo or not. Some of you are the hermit, which means you have an old soul, which means you've lived many lifetimes, or you've at least lived lifetimes before, right? Some of you may be feeling that right now. You're like, I've been through this before, or I've learned that lesson before, or I've lived another life, right? That's what I'm getting. Okay, wow. That was deep. I haven't used those cards in a while. That was deep AF. Okay. Let's keep it moving. Next tarot deck, the Tarot of the Divine. I love this one. She's been loved. She has been loved. I haven't used her in a while, though. We're going to break it out. Hi, honey. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well, too. Thank you for asking me how I'm doing. We're doing collective reading. I know I just said Virgo, but we're doing a collective reading. Like I said, I like to just throw out signs that are very specific for some people. But this is for everybody and anybody. Take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else, okay? I also have some blueberries over here if you see me snacking. That's what I'm doing. All right, back into it. Six of Wands, Two of Coins. Okay. Some of you are going to gain some kind of recognition for your work. Some of you may be starting an online platform, or you already currently have an online platform. For some of you, you're being guided to start selling your services online. Sorry, I need to get comfortable. My legs hurt. Oh my god, I filmed a long reading earlier today too. I'm glad I skipped the other reading that I was going to do. I have another message for you guys, for the collective, about this windfall that's coming in. I don't know when, but I know that there's this windfall of abundance coming in, and that could be money for some of you. Ouch. And I'm getting that there was somebody who was trying to block you from your abundance, or somebody who was trying to block your family from abundance or whatever. Like, I literally saw someone chanting, doing like incantations and doing chanting work to try to block you from receiving money, or try to block you from receiving abundance or finances or materials that you need. But God sees all, is what I was channeled. So I will deliver that message probably tomorrow, hopefully, on my YouTube channel. Okay. But back to what I was talking about. I do see some kind of like public recognition here for your work or for your services. Some of you are being guided to start that online business, is what I was told. It doesn't matter about the views or the numbers. Just trust that the right people are going to find your content. The right people are going to resonate with your work. The right people are going to find your services, find your products. It has nothing to do with the money or the clout or the views. It's just that Spirit wants you to start that online business for some of you. Some of you, this is confirmation. You've been thinking about it. It's time to start it. Yeah, the Queen of Wands. You'll be very successful with it. They just want you to be confident. Okay. What else, please? What else, please, for the collective? Okay. Two of Cups. You know, we've kind of managed to not really talk about love or do a love reading this whole time. But now we have the Two of Cups, which to me talks about a soulmate. It talks about a counterpart. It talks about love, romance, mutual feelings. So let's talk about it. Some of you could be in a same-sex connection. Okay, or some of you may be like changing up your sexuality. I have been kind of lately. I'm just being a lot more open with my sexuality. I'm not really doing the label thing anymore. I'm just trying not to like label myself in anything, which is weird because it's happening naturally. I'm not like intentionally being like, no labels. But naturally, I'm just kind of like open with my sexuality, open with opportunities. I'm just being very open and removing the labels. So that could be something for you guys right now too, when it comes to love, to remove the label. To remove the divine counterpart label, to remove the soulmate label, to remove the karmic partner label, to remove the twin flame label for some of you, okay? Remove the label and let love come into you. Let love happen naturally, okay? But I do see that there's love manifesting into the collective's life, or like a loving friendship, okay? Unconditional love is manifesting into the collective's life. This could be family, friends, or romantic. Let's see where the story goes. We're seeing the Three of Wands. Some of you have been very patient. You've been waiting for love. The Three of Wands represents your manifestations coming in. Okay? I'm also getting that this person is on the way to you. If you're single, this person is on the way to you. They're already on the way to you. I'm getting something about Disney. Disney could be significant. Someone may work at a Disney resort, or somebody may really like Disney, or something about Disney is significant, I just heard. Okay? But you see how this character is like climbing up a ladder? This person is trying to get to you, is what I'm seeing. Because you have been raising your vibration, because you have been working on yourself, because you have been loving yourself. That's what I'm getting. This person is like on the way to you. Okay? And then we're seeing the Ace of Cups. I love when the cards just confirm what I'm talking about. The Ace of Cups is literally self-love. It's literally self-love. So I'm seeing that because you've been doing the self-love work, because you've been doing the self-love affirmations, because you've been growing and shedding that skin and transforming, that's why love is coming into your life. There's this feeling of love. Again, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be friends, family, or a lover. and you could already currently be with this person. For some of you, you're currently in a connection with somebody and it feels very loving and it feels very like good, but you're worried or you're doubting and you're trying to like, I get what you're trying to do. I see it. I understand it. But Spirit is saying that there are mutual feelings here. The Two of Cups is your first card. Okay, there are mutual feelings with that person you've been talking to, especially if they reach out to you first. I saw this comment on a reading I did a little bit ago, and it was talking about don't doubt this connection, and that's kind of coming up for me. And one of the comments said, it's kind of hard to doubt this connection when he's not reaching out to me first, when he's hot and cold and something else. And I didn't reply to it, but that's not the person that I'm talking about then. If they are not taking initiative, if they are playing hot and cold, if they're playing games, that's not the person. The person I'm talking about is somebody who does make you feel like they care about you. This is somebody who does message you first, who does check in on you, who does reciprocate energy. But some of you are doubting it because you've had a hard time when it comes to love. Some of you are doubting it because of what happened to you in the past. And you're wondering if you need to do more work to heal. You're wondering if you need to do more work in general. You're wondering if you deserve it. So Spirit wants you to know that this is something that you manifested for yourself, and you do deserve love, and you do deserve to be in a happy, healthy connection. And the feelings are reciprocated, and they are mutual. Okay? And then we're seeing the fucking Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups. Like, I'm done. I'm just done. I'm also hearing Ice Spice. Some of you may really like Ice Spice, or you were really listening to Ice Spice. I'm hearing that song, Bikini Bottom. How can I lose if I'm already chose? Like, which is facts. How can you lose if you're already chose? Like, nothing that they do or throw at you can block you from your blessings and your manifestations. Period. You can keep trying, but it's a waste of your time because we are blessed and highly favored. I also shared that Princess Nokia song to my story today. I was hearing that on my walk before I even started listening to music, and it's not my fault. It's not my fault. I'm God's favorite flavor. I'm blessed and highly favored. He gives me all those blessings, and the blessings turn to paper. Cha-ching! Y'all, I'm telling you that for some of you, your summer is going to be the summer of your life. Like, oh my God, I can just feel this energy and it feels so good. Like the warm sun, the warm rays, the beach, the ocean breeze. You guys are going to be like living that dream life this summer. Tap in, claim this shit. I'm not kidding, because with the Ten of Cups, this is about like ultimate happiness. This is about like having the dream life, that picket fence, the home, the family, the children, the laughter, the love, the friendship, all of it. That's the Ten of Cups. And you know what's amazing is that these people coming out of the water, Spirit is telling me these are your spirit guides. They're watching you be blessed. They want to put you up here to show you off to the world. They want you to be happy. They want you to have all of these things that you've been manifesting for yourself, and they're helping you to make it a reality this summer. This summer, I'm not playing. Summer of 2023. I'm not kidding. Summer of 2023 is the summer of dreams. I just heard that. This is incredible. For your love life, for your career, for your manifestations, for your home life, for yourself, for your connection with Source. Like, this just feels like a giant breath of fresh air. Like, you can finally breathe. And you just feel so, like, safe and warm and protected. I love this deck. I'm like, should we bring this deck out more often? Okay. Sheesh. That was amazing. Let me know if that resonated, because that resonated with me. Heavy. How can I lose if I'm already chose? Like, y'all are fun to hang out with. If no one's told you that, you are fun to hang out with. Okay, we only have 2 decks left. Okay. I'm eating blueberries. Hi, Gorge. I love your energy, too. Aw, thanks, High Priestess. I also think I'm fun to hang out with. But y'all bring out the best in me. I've always said this, that what you see in me is a reflection of what you see in yourself, or it's a reflection of what's already inside of you. I just get up on camera and do the damn thing, and y'all come and hang out, and I'm very grateful for that. But truly, I have a Cancer moon, so I reflect a lot back to people, and I'm very in touch with like the moon and my emotions, and I'm very sensitive. So what you see in me and what you love about me is also within you. Let's go. Okay, we're using the Modern Witch Tarot. Again, haven't used this deck in a while, but let's see what's coming out. This deck can be a little spicy, a little saucy, so we'll see what happens. You also have a Cancer moon. Hey, Cancer moon besties. You are a baddie, period. Period. I'm not doing anything personal. These are collective readings. I also don't do anything personal anymore. If anybody ever reaches out to you pretending to be me, asking you if you want to get a reading or give them money, it's not me. Report and block them or just ignore them. I didn't catch a vibe. Alright, Spirit, what are the messages? There we go, Ace of Wands. I'm hearing it just keeps getting better. The better it gets, the better it gets. Do any of you follow Limitless Living? Is that her name on here? Limitless Living or Limitless Fit Living? Francesca. Y'all know Francesca? I have been shouting out the Soul Tribe today. Y'all are just coming through. I love you guys. But yeah, check out Francesca. For some of you, I know you need to check out Francesca for some reason. She'll help you with your manifestation, okay? Especially if you're manifesting money. Francesca is on it with the coins, okay? So if you're manifesting money, go check out Limitless Living. Love her so much. All right, Ace of Wands. Limitless Living Fit. Thank you. I love her too. Okay, so Ace of Wands. The better it gets, the better it gets. That's also an affirmation that Spirit wants you to use for yourself. It just keeps getting better. The better it gets, the better it gets. Period. I'm also getting something about the next 24 hours. Spirit wants you to start affirming to yourself that positive changes are going to be happening in the next 24 hours. Expect good news in the next 24 hours. I saw that on Pinterest today, and Pinterest is one of my favorite ways to manifest, by the way. I love being on Pinterest because my Pinterest is very spiritual. So all of the pins I see are very like affirmation. There have been a lot of hot men coming into my Instagram and Pinterest, and I don't know why, because I'm not looking for them, so I don't know what's happening. Apparently I'm manifesting a really hot man. Love that for us. Anyway, my Pinterest is either hot men or affirmations or things that align with my manifestation. So I do recommend using Pinterest for your affirmations or for manifesting. You can go on there and create like a vision board. And say you want to move to Florida. You're going to go onto Pinterest and look up a bunch of places in Florida, find like the beaches in Florida, find palm trees, save them to that vision board. You know what I'm saying? I'm like running out of energy, so I can't give you any more examples, but you know what I mean. Use Pinterest to help you manifest. Okay, but one of the pins I saw today on Pinterest was, I expect good news every 24 hours. And because you're telling the universe that you expect good news every 24 hours, it's going to start pulling that energy closer to you. There's no other option but to receive good news in the next 24 hours because that's all you're affirming. That's all you're expecting. Good news comes to me every 24 hours. Period. I see a lot of you are like changing something up. You're changing up your mindset. You're changing up your health. You're changing up your routine. You're changing up your fitness. You're changing up your style. Whatever it is, it's working. Whatever it is, it's the right decision. Whatever it is that you just had that idea to like change, it's the right thing. Spirit's already confirming it. Spirit's already helping you with it, is what I'm getting with the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands talks about new beginnings and new beginnings coming in quickly. This is literally one day, 24 hours. So yeah, something like that is happening. Something big is happening in the next 24 hours for some of you. Expect good news. Expect something like that in the next 24 hours. Ace of Wands also represents passion and creativity, so I see that you guys are going to be having a lot more passion and creativity, or you currently do, which is beautiful. I'm seeing motivation, fitness, all right. The Ace of Wands is also phallic, so there's some sexual energy here manifesting into the collective, and I did pick up on this a couple days ago that there's some kind of like sexual awakening going on, but make them work for it. Make them work, make them work, right? If you let them hit it real early, they're going to get bored, and then they're going to go off and find somebody else. And you are worth so much more than that. Make them wait to kiss you. Make them wait to touch you. Make them wait to hook up with you. Make them work for it. Make them wait for it. They're going to want to chase you because you're not giving it to them. Some of these, oh my God. I don't know why we're tapping into this today, but we are. So I'm here as your like big brother, guide, mentor. Okay. Some of these people have other people who throw themselves at them, especially if they're physically attractive, or especially if they're well known and popular. They have social currency, which is actually something I want to talk about in a brief second, but that's a side topic. Some of these people have people who throw themselves at them on a regular basis. But if you don't do that, they're going to have to work for it. They're going to have to switch their game around. They're going to have to change it up, and they're going to be so attracted to you because you're making them work for it. Period. That's just what I'm getting. Make them chase you. But the thing is, you're not running. This is not a chaser-runner dynamic. They're just chasing you and you're standing still. But you're making them wait for it. You're making them work for it. Period. Again, do not let them kiss you, touch you, hook up with you on the first day. At least. Please and thank you. But you see what I'm saying? Like, they're going to want to like get to know you. They're going to start asking questions. It's going to be less about the sex and more about the chemistry and the attraction and the emotion and the desire that they have for you. But if you give it up real quick, all of that kind of goes out the window. You see what I'm saying? Because then they can just go find sex from somebody else. Even if your sex is bomb, even if you are the best they've ever had, if you give it up too early, they're just going to go find somebody else who can do the same thing. Does that make sense? And I know that this is not for everybody, but I'm just picking up on this. So make them work for it. Period. This is really triggering me with my sexual abuse trauma. Wow, okay. But it makes sense. Like, it really makes a lot of sense. So some of you may be going through some of those wounds and triggerings as well, and you're going to be attracting somebody who's very interested in you, passionate about you, and likes your body, and there's like this sexual chemistry. And I don't want you to think that it's because they only want you sexually. That's not what I'm channeling. It's just that there is so much chemistry, there is so much attraction here that it would be very easy to sleep with this person, right? But you know your worth, you respect yourself, and you draw out the chemistry, you draw out the attraction, and they start asking you real, genuine questions about yourself. They start getting to know you. They start falling in love with you. You see what I'm saying? It's deeper than sex. But like, the sex is good too. That's what I just heard. Y'all are funny. Y'all are fun. Okay, let's keep it going. Anything else, Spirit? I told you this deck gets spicy. I told you. You were warned. 5 of Wands in the reverse. It doesn't matter what these people think about you. It doesn't matter what these people are going to say about you. It doesn't matter that these people want to compete with you. Whoever these 5 of Wands are, it's in the reverse. The 5 of Wands represents jealousy, competition, vibes like that. But see, how can you lose if you're already chose? There is no competition. And let me pull back on my ego and tap into my higher self for a second, because the way that I think about this is that I am not in competition with anybody else. Because what's meant for me will never miss me. What's mine is mine and cannot be taken away from me. And what somebody else is, I don't want, because it's not mine, it's theirs. Right? So there is no competition. 100%. This also is about comparison, and how comparison is the thief of joy. So don't compare yourself to other people. Don't compare yourself to other relationships. Don't compare yourself in general. You're right where you need to be at all times. 100%. That's an affirmation you can use for yourself too. I am always in the right place at the right time. I am exactly where I need to be right now. And so it is, and that's that. But there is no competition. Comparison is the thief of joy. But I do see that there's some 5 of Wands energy here that you don't have to worry about. But I just see that there are some people here who are going to want to like compete or be petty or be low vibrational. And I don't even really want to tap into it, but you know what I'm saying. You already know the vibes. Period. What's meant for you won't miss you, and what you missed wasn't meant for you. Amen. Anything else, Spirit? Page of Cups. I saw it, but it didn't pop out, so we won't talk about it. This one? Oh, even better. Y'all, it just keeps getting better. Didn't I start the reading by saying that? I started this part of the reading by saying it just keeps getting better. And then look, we're finishing by saying it just keeps getting better. There's a lot of new beginnings coming into your life. Wow. Like a lot. And some of you are going to be using your spiritual gifts or your empathic gifts to make money, is what I'm seeing. Some of you are going to be pursuing a spiritual career or a career where you help and heal people. I knew the Queen of Cups was going to come out today, because we were talking about stop suffering at the expense of other people, and that's an empath tendency. So some of you are empaths, like myself. I resonate with being an empath, so some of you probably do as well. The Queen of Cups to me is an empath. The King of Cups can also be an empath as well. So you don't have to be a woman or feminine to resonate with the Queen of Cups. This is just energy that I'm picking up on. But stop suffering at the expense of somebody else is an empath tendency, because empaths attract narcissists. And what are narcissists? People who only care about themselves and people who take and take and take and take and take. But we don't have to go down that rabbit hole. That's not my place. That's not what I'm talking about today. But I see that you guys are coming out very strong with your empath abilities, and you're setting healthy boundaries, and you're attracting new beginnings in love, in career, in creativity, in passion. You're manifesting these new beginnings for yourself. This is beautiful. And there's a gift here from the universe. The Ace of Pentacles literally represents a gift. So the universe is going to be blessing you, giving you some kind of a gift, okay, that's only for you. You may already know what this is. You may already have it. Thank you so much for the swan. I really appreciate you. But you may already know what I'm talking about. The Ace of Pentacles represents a gift. It also represents more money. So there's more money coming into the collective, is what I'm seeing. Especially those of you who are empaths, especially those of you who are in tune with your spiritual self, in tune with yourself in general. Those of you who have been doing this self-love, you're unlocking the abundance. You're unlocking the gold, the prosperity. This is beautiful energy, and the universe is blessing you with the Ace of Pentacles, and now we're seeing the Seven of Wands again. The universe is also going to give this to you at the perfect time, because you are always protected. Remember how I said the King of Cups too? Here he is. Am I psychic? Are you psychic? Are you a medium? Yeah, you probably are. Or you're about to learn that you have some gifts that you didn't know you had, for some of you. I do see that for some of you, you will be improving your spiritual gifts. They will be improving and enhancing at this time. This is amazing. For some of you, maybe you relied on the cards before, but now you're going to be just straight channeling. I use the cards, but I really just intuitively channel at this point, because the cards mean something, but the cards mean more than what I'm just seeing. So I just channel whatever comes through. But you also have a perfect match manifesting into your life. You could both be water signs, or something about water could be significant. And then also Spirit is saying that you will have this contract, this commitment, this gift, this blessing at the perfect time, because you are always protected. So rejection is also protection, is a message that's coming through. For some of you, the reason you haven't tapped into this abundance or this money yet is because of the people around you, because of the people who would take it from you, because of the people who would force you to do things that you don't want to do, things like that. You know what I'm saying? Again, not for all of you, but Spirit is saying that your gift, your blessing will come in at the perfect time. 100%. I believe that, because God is protecting you. The angels are protecting you. The universe, whatever you believe in, is protecting you. So you'll be with that person. You'll be with that partner. Some of you have been thinking about love, and you've been thinking that you're going to be single for the rest of your life. Guilty as charged. Sometimes I really get into this mindset where I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'm just meant to be alone forever. Because I don't know who the fuck my person is. No idea. I have no clue. There's nobody in my life currently. I've been single since 21. I'm 26, almost 27 now, and it's not a competition. I know some of you have been single for longer, but I'm just sometimes I get in this energy where I'm maybe I'm going to be alone for the rest of my life. And then I'm okay, if that's what I have to do, that's what I have to do. I just accept it. But Spirit just confirmed to me that you will not be alone for the rest of your life. You're not going to be single forever, babes. Okay. You will be with your divine counterpart in this lifetime. You will be with your perfect match in this lifetime. It will be very King and Queen of Cups type energy. Some of you may be rulers. You may build an empire, build a business together, but I'm getting that it'll be very emotional. There'll be a deep emotional bond, a deep emotional connection. And I'm getting that you two share hearts, or you share a similar heart or something like that. They're very compassionate. and very genuine and very caring and very thoughtful. And I'm getting that's because a lot of you are that way. You are caring and thoughtful and generous and emotional and sensitive and deeply connected. And so they will be too. That's gorgeous. Okay. Last deck. Last deck, and then we're going to get out of here. Oh, we're both 26 going on 27. Love that for us. All love right back to you, babe. I love your spirit too. Thanks, good vibes. Okay. Love you. I love you, Harmony. Thank you. All right. Morgan Greer Tarot, and we're out of here. Spirit, angels, ancestors, how do you want to close this reading? What do you got? What do you got for us? Okay. First card is the Magician. Second card is the Two of Wands. Third card that came out was the Six of Wands. And the last card that came out is the Ace of Cups. So I see that some of you guys have been manifesting a new move, and that's going to happen. Some of you are manifesting a travel, you're manifesting some kind of trip. That's happening. I'm also getting that some of you are going to be meeting somebody foreign, or maybe connecting with somebody who's foreign, or like of a different ethnicity than you. Okay, I'm getting something about Asian descent or Asian ethnicity. Somebody could be Filipino. All right, that's just a side topic. Okay, but I am seeing that you guys are manifesting some kind of like travel or some kind of move, and it looks like the universe is conspiring in your favor. So you will have that home, you will have that apartment, you will have that trip, you will have that move. You'll have everything you need at the right time for it, okay? So you can rest easy knowing that. You don't have to stress about the money, the finances. You don't have to stress about how it's going to happen or anything like that. It's going to happen. You just have to trust and keep moving forward and keep manifesting what you're doing, because it looks like whatever you're doing is working anyway. It looks like you're already in tune. And I'm getting something about being in tune with the ecosystem. So some of you may be going for walks more, or just loving winter, okay? That's something that you can do for yourself, is to learn to love every season, because ideally what Spirit wants for us is to come into alignment with the ecosystem. So if you're saying things like, I hate winter, I can't stand winter, it's so cold, I hate the winter, you're projecting that negativity onto the earth. And the universe mirrors things back to us. So if you're projecting that negativity onto the earth, then the earth is going to mirror that energy back to you, and you're going to find even more reasons why you dislike winter. But if you try to flip it and find the things that you do love about winter, the more that you do that, the earth will then give you more and more reasons to love the winter. I see that some of you are in a cold climate right now, and I'm sending you so much warmth and loving energy. Some of you are going to be moving out of that cold climate. You're going to be moving into a warmer area because that's what you want, because that's what you've been manifesting. Yeah, I'm hearing that it's not impossible, right? They want you to believe that it's possible. And as long as you believe that it's possible, it's already done, okay? But I'm seeing something about coming into alignment with the ecosystem. So some of you may be going for walks or hikes or just getting outside in nature more, or you're going to be very soon once it starts to like warm up around you wherever you are, okay? But that'll help you at this time. I'm also seeing that Spirit wants you to stay hydrated. Lots of water, coconut water, electrolytes, hydration. That's going to be very important for you. Make sure you are drinking your water. Okay. I'm also seeing this like public success or this recognition in your work again. Some of you may be performers. You may be an artist of some sort, a singer, songwriter, rapper. You could do tarot like I do. You could have a social media platform. You could perform in any other way. I see that you're going to become very successful with that. There's going to be more recognition for your work. There's going to be people who choose you over the competition, right? That's what I'm seeing with the Two of Wands, the Six of Wands, and the Magician. They're choosing you to perform. They're choosing you to sing the song. They're choosing you to be in their movie. They're choosing you, is what I'm seeing. Because you're the right one for the job. You're the right candidate. You're the right person. Yeah. I'm always in the right place at the right time. The right eyes are always on me. 100%. I'm also getting, for some of you, go live. Some of you need to go live. Either after this reading or just like in general. And to work through the nerves. Like I said earlier, if you were here, but if you weren't here, tell yourself before you go live, like, that you're so confident that it's going to go so well, that you're going to have the outcome that you desire. Because when you tell yourself that, you can attract that outcome to yourself. But if you go into it being nervous and scared and a little bit hesitant, then it's likely that you're going to attract the energy throughout the live, throughout whatever you're doing, and you may not receive the outcome that you want. So Spirit wants you to go into something confidently. But I'm seeing go live. For some of you, you need to just go live. Because you never know who could scroll across your feed. You never know who could scroll across your live and just sit and watch. I've had people who are famous watch me. I've had famous people watch me. And that was something that I want to talk about, is the social currency aspect. Beautiful. That's how we're going to wrap this up. So like I said earlier, what you have or don't have does not define who you are and does not define your worth. The numbers do not define your worth either. The views, the follower count, the numbers in general, the analytics do not define your worth. It doesn't quantify whether you are good at what you're doing or whether you are deserving of success. It's just a number that's there. But I have seen, especially living in Los Angeles, now I live in LA, if you didn't know that. I live in Los Angeles County. I live closer to Calabasas, but I'm in Los Angeles County. Especially in Los Angeles, there's like, the follower count can be used as social currency. Like, some brands won't reach out to you. Some brands won't even look at you or talk to you unless you have at least 1 million followers. Some people won't let you into their establishment or their party unless you have an Instagram following with a certain amount of numbers, right? But the thing is, we're all just people. Like, I am just a person. If you saw me on the street and you came up to me and you said hi, I would definitely say hi back to you. And I wouldn't act like I have some kind of power or dominance over you, because I am just a human being. And that's the truth with people who are ultra famous too. Like, Beyonce is just a person. And I know that Beyonce is Queen Bee, right? But like, these people who are famous and celebrities and influencers and influential are also just people at the end of the day. And the social currency literally means nothing. But I'm only bringing this up because I've seen people who have like 10 million followers who are so humble and so kind and so just like down to earth and act like human beings. And then I've seen these Instagram models who have like 5,000 followers and they think that they are the most famous person ever, and they will literally snub you and not talk to you because they're Instagram famous. And it's literally crazy to me, because I'm like, babe, you're just a person. And that's not something that I even do. I don't walk around being like, have you seen how many followers I have on TikTok? Do you know what my social currency is? Who does that? It's like sad. Low key, it's sad, because you're placing your worth and your value in numbers. And the thing is, you all are supporters. I wouldn't be where I am today if it weren't for you guys who sit through these readings, who watch my content, who connect with it, connect with me, who support what I do. These people really, some people take it to a different level altogether, but I just wanted to touch on that and talk about that, because some of you may be like, I don't know, looking at some people and looking at it as if like you need to be somewhere where you don't, is what I'm getting. Like I said, comparison is the thief of joy. Okay, so that's that. That is that. I hope that it resonated. I hope that this message helped you. I will post the replay on TikTok. I'll post the replay on YouTube. Sorry. I'm gonna probably like pass out after this, because I've been reading a lot and I need to like recharge my energy, because I'm gonna be doing a lot of content tomorrow. I have content to film for tomorrow and readings to film for tomorrow. But I will try to get the live replay up on my YouTube channel either tonight, like later tonight, or tomorrow. It'll be like the first thing I do tomorrow. So if you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, link is in my bio, or you can go to YouTube and look up Chandler Mastin. It's Chandler Mastin 333, but I'm sure if you look up Chandler Mastin, it'll probably be the first one that pops up. But yeah, go over to the YouTube channel, check it out if you want to see the replay. That's it for me. I love you guys. Thank you guys for being here. I want to say a huge thank you to those of you who gifted, who donated, all of it. I love you so much. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Take care of yourself, stay hydrated, and I will catch you in the next one.